Hey everybody, welcome back. Wanted to do a video with Scream Raid. So, did the Envoy video the other day. Still got to do an official character review with the stats that now that MSF.GG has them. So we'll see what we got versus the Envoy videos to kind of really figure out where she lands. But I know a lot of people are unlocking her. I know a lot of people are wondering how good she is. I'm testing her a little bit in Ult 7. I did a recording on my phone earlier. I'm about to do a couple attacks now, and I'm going to share my experience with you so that you can at least see kind of where she's at the moment. So I think she's pretty solid, but let's go check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
So going to test out Scream and the symbiotes in Ult 7.5. You can see I am lane 4 there, where you'll see I've got that specific node G2 waiting in the, the cut to attack that node with the new symbiote team. So I remove Thanos, I go find my, I think at this point she was 50k. Let me find it here, zoom, yeah, 50k Scream to get a 392 symbiote, and I use Yo-Yo on this node. Thought, you know, I was between her and Emma. Was like, you know what, let's try Yo to get those offense downs on the team so I don't get heavy hits. So let's see how this works out. All right, so I'm gonna let it play here. I might pause from time to time. Again, this was a recording. I'm used to doing this node. I normally go after the operative, knowing that I'm not going to do much to the hand sentry, just because he's going to stealth here shortly. So of course I'm learning and checking the effects just to make sure that that special is really offense down, some clear, which is a nice ability. I'm a fan of it. We'll see how, you know, about T4s and all that kind of thing. And you'll see that my symbiotes are still going quite often here. So, you know, I got Venom to go before Mystique went. The operative was down. Now, this part, heal block, that is going to be a problem with these symbiotes. Obviously, I don't have anti-venom at this point, but it is something to keep an eye out for. I don't do my stun there. At this point, again, that's some more slows for some turns, but I'm just trying to get hits in. Cleared the dodges there with Yo-Yo. More bleeds for from Venom. I'm sitting, and at this point, I'm just kind of basicing through the hand sentry. The heal blocks are still there, which are paying the butt, and you can see my Yo-Yo is really low, and there's no way for me to heal her. That I didn't like that, because I'm like, well, I don't like spending heals on raids. I want self-healing in the raids, and I like to back out if I have to, in case I don't have good RNG. So now we get the second drop down here, and I'm pretty kind of stuck. So I go with the stun on Black Widow, because I know I'm not going to stun Juggernaut. I double checked that ultimate again. There's a lot of slows out there. You know, I could have done a disrupt where I went to the disrupt of Juggernaut, but I had multiple slows there. Instead, I take the Venom special there. I get the ability block, so it's like, okay. So he's not going to do that anyway. And then I just start spreading debuffs. I'll go to Sabretooth here, extend the stun on Black Widow, extend the ability block on Juggernaut. From this point, honestly, it's pretty dominant. I was hoping to get a chain into the stealth there. I didn't necessarily get it, but it doesn't end up mattering too much here. From this point on, as I remember, it was just spreading debuffs like crazy. I mean, you can see these guys. I have defense up the entire time because Venom, and I advise putting Venom on a corner. He's always above 95% health. So it's pretty nice because you can see, you're just seeing zeros above these guys' heads. Like, man, do I even need more healing with this team? It's not. I was thinking, do I make Symbiote Spider-Man a healer, or maybe Scream a healer, depending on what active healing is from ISO 8 and all that. And it's just, this is going very, very well outside of the fact that Yo-Yo is super low. So I'm like, okay, I was taking a screenshot there just to kind of show, like, look at this. This is like just utter domination as far as bleeds go. They're not even going. They're all slowed. It's red all over the map. Again, I'm not even using their ultimates at this point. I'm just basicing to get through. So I did find on this node my team is a little bit slower. I'm not hitting as hard, but the bleeds, they allow me to be so dominant. I'm not really all that worried. Now, this particular node, again, it's an early node, so I'm not sure I want to judge by this one in particular. After you see me finish here, I'm going to go ahead and go in blue stacks. I'm going to show you a couple other things that I hit in game, and then I'm gonna do some live actual hits as I'm doing it. So you'll see the action as it happens. There's no premeditated thing. We're just gonna see how it shakes out. Okay, so you'll see I have 38 energy at this point. Again, I'm lane 4. So this was the node I hit earlier, about 2 million. My lane mate Lyle hit the next one. Now, I actually tried this node, the Scarlet Witch boss, and it did not go well. I actually tried to bring Emma Frost instead of Yo-Yo because I was like, I need self-healing. I want to do either Emma Frost or I was actually thinking about X-23. I went with Emma Frost because I thought, you know what, she's got the cleanse, and that's kind of like an anti-venom to a bet. I'll check it out. But what happened is I had her in what I'll call the 2 spot. If you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had her in the 1, 2 spot, that back row, and Vision ability blocked her and ability blocked, I think, Carnage, which isn't a huge deal. But then I took Scarlet Witch's extend. So, and then when I got through that, but then Magneto dropped and I wasn't able to kill him in time, and then the other Scarlet Witch extended. So I was just like, okay. So I got to the point where I was like, kept trying, and I wasn't able to beat the mode, so I just backed out. I'm like, okay, there's definitely some theory crafting I've got to play with there to make sure I focus certain characters to see if I can be able to pull that off. So this particular node, I was not able to do it. I did not get recording. I tried it, but it just was no good. These next 2 nodes, they were hit by Lan. This node, the Fury boss node, Lan had already hit this. It was pretty easy cleanup for me. I can't say there was anything special there. I literally walked through the motions. It was not complicated or hard. We'll see where now my health is. So now I go to right to kicking it, and this is where I'm at with the team. So you can see after that node, after cleanup of the Fury node, this team is at 425. Now I'm actually going to switch Emma and Carnage here because I want to have as little chance as possible for Emma Frost to get anything on her, whether it be an ability block, a stun, a chain, whatever. So I want her on the end, and I want Venom on the end so that he can keep those defense ups, and that so hopefully Emma can basically just not get ability block. So let's check and see how this goes. Again, live action, who knows how it's going to shake out. All right, let's speed this up. So normally I'd like to go for the hand, the sentry there, and I gotta kind of go semi-quick here because one of the things I am noticing about these guys is that it takes a while for them to actually get through some stuff. So we'll see how that shakes out. So I'm actually, I think the offense down is in the special, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna try, of course she dodges it. I was hoping to get that there. Let's see if we can ability block her. All right, goody. Let's go ahead and try to get Spider-Man taken out by his own team. All right, which is successful and good. All right, nothing big there. We got another hand sentry. Let's go ahead and start spreading that stuff around. Now we've got the risk of a stun on, so let's go here, get some extends and some bleeds. This is a disrupt and slows, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna go over here and try to slow this this cat down. I probably should have went here. I gotta remember that type of stuff sometimes. I'm still getting used to some of that. Exactly where everything goes. Let's see, let's go to here and try to get some ability blocks spin around. I was hoping she would go left. All right, let's get that evade off. So far, okay. We got a lot of bleeds on the board, a lot of red. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm not gonna do cleanse anything yet. I wanna make sure I save that special for special time. And we're gonna keep kind of playing around over here, and we're gonna now start, come on, get on, there we go, get on Mantis. Start pegging her a little bit. Gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, so she gets the stun on Emma. That would have been maybe one reason to get the special, so she gets that resist going. But is what it is. So spreading all that stuff around, gotta love it. All right, so now let's go ahead and start making sure this hand sentry doesn't cause any problems over here. That's just basic. I think I'm gonna probably T4 her basic because I use it so much that getting those bleeds on the secondary targets, I do think is gonna end up being critical. I'm gonna save the stun there for Symbiote Spider-Man for something else. Same thing here. I am not going to mess with anything. There's so many disrupts on the board and so many bleeds. I don't even care if this guy gives them to anybody. So I am just basicking the heck out of this guy. Still got 2 minutes. People are going to start dropping. Let's see if I can land that. Of course I don't. I was debating whether to do that. Again, her special, clear 1 positive, chain to 2 events. So let's just see if I can get this to go to Miles. All right, good. That's what I was hoping for. And let's get Miles on some bleeds with the ultimate. I don't like his disrupt. It hits very hard. Let's go to Spider-Man, get the ult there. So you can see this is going extremely well for me. Again, I don't remember too many turns these clowns are taking. But I'm liking exactly where it's at the moment. I'm just watching who I need to hit and watching their speed bars so that I know I can keep going and bringing them down. I'm not even worried about Spider-Man at this point because he's got a whole nother turn of slow to get through, and I'm just going to take these guys down. So again, I'm not even sure how much these guys went, but I feel pretty dominant. And the nice part about this team is as they're dying and as they're putting these negative effects out there, they're constantly healing. And Emma, since she has that self-heal, she's also healing herself. So you can see this was just pure and utter domination. It's silly. At this point, I do have, I got a stronger scream, and I'll show her at the end of this video. Slap me if I forget it on my Discord, link in the description below. But I will intend to do that so you can see, by the way, awesome graphic work there. I'm totally digging that. I'll like to show you guys that. So, all right, so next up, we've got the Scalpel. This can be a bit difficult. We'll see what happens with the Doctor Strange. The Sniper can hit pretty hard. Wasp, all these type of things. Same team. And I'll show Scream here right now before I go, just to at least give you something in case I do forget. But she's at now 60K because I T14'd her. As soon as I can find her. There she is, 61K. So you can see she's only 3 stars, but 3 red, but she's T14, okay? So she'll be a beast here soon, but I've only got 3 stars on her. So eventually 6, which I'm stoked for, but that's gonna take a while. All right, so I've got a lot of factors here that I gotta be careful of. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that I can really speed up with, so this is probably gonna be an issue to start, but we'll see. The disrupt is this one, right? Yeah, so I want to make sure that the Strange doesn't stick around. I keep doing that where let's see if we can get the blind on the Sentry so he goes away. Nice, I like that. Let's go ahead and ability block. Actually, I'm gonna go with Strange. I was debating Ant-Man for the slow, but I don't think so. So I'm not worried about that because she was blinded, so I will get slowed there. But hopefully with my symbiote passives running, it's not a big deal. I will keep pinging on these guys a little bit over there. I'm hoping they don't die from bleeds. And I'm going to start going over here to start getting some stuff spread around that crew so that I can get these guys sped up as well. I'm going to not use anything here because I know that these guys are going to drop soon-ish. I'm hoping Emma can get to her heal mode. These guys are going to keep not being a problem. But, alright, so let's actually stun that Wasp because I don't want a problem from her. And let's just keep hitting her because I want to get her the bleeds. Alright, the other one dropped. That one should be fine. Let's go from Ant-Man to this Wasp to get some monster breeds. Let's extend that. And then let's start working on these clowns over here a little bit. And that's kind of what the story is. Over and over and over again. You just want to make sure to get those bleeds out and around. Get the speed ups. Get your cooldowns going. I'm trying to slow play this a little bit to get my Symbiote Spider-Man ult going a bit more. Or ready for this next drop, which is right here. A little bit earlier than what I was hoping for, but that's okay. We'll see if we can get some action in over here without taking too much damage from a, which is the disrupt again, I keep forgetting. From too many of these clowns. All right, so she's able to dodge that disrupt. Let's see if we can ability block that. Nice, so I'm not too worried there. Let's go ahead and give her some resistance, some barrier. Let's go ahead and get, oh, that jerk dodged. All right, some more blinds. I got a lot to do here, so I've got 10 people left with 2.5 minutes to go. That last wave can be pretty brutal, which is right here. And let's start going after the Strange. We want to get this guy. Of course, he's dodging. I want to spread some stuff around. I want to actually do the strange again. Keep an eye on that wasp, and I keep doing it. Let's actually want to go to... She's gonna dodge, but I want to see if I can get the... Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure. Sometimes you can land... offense ups, and I mean, just look at the can you even see anybody on here? It's red everywhere. I mean, this is bonkers, and none of these guys have even gone on their turn yet. So, I mean, look at their speed bars. That wasp is down. You know, this is just pure and utter domination, right? This is insane. So, again, I'm just extending everything here, and at this point, I am just gonna basic the rest of this because this is game over. Nothing's gonna happen here. They can do nothing to come back. I would love this. If this team had a battery, it'd be disgusting. If they had more cleanses, it'd be more disgusting. So this is just fun, honestly. This is just fun, cool, great. You saw it in action right there. Hit, oh brother. Think I'll do it just for fun? We'll see. So the debate here is, I know that Korath is gonna come at me with, he's gonna come at me with that ultimate first turn. And it's gonna kill somebody. Unless he goes at, and I don't know if it's undodgeable, I don't think it is. If he goes at anybody other than Symbiote Spider-Man and hits them, they're dead. If he goes at Symbiote Spider-Man and he doesn't dodge, he's dead. So I'm gonna think about this for 1 second if I wanna bring Yo-Yo over Emma and heal her up. So I've decided that Yo-Yo is the only way for me to really test this because I know I'll lose somebody. I could try a Drax and have him take it, but I just don't know if that's really wise. So I'm gonna try it with Yo-Yo. We'll see what happens. I might end up backing out, but at least you get to see a little bit more gameplay with this team. All right, so it survived round number 1. There's no reason to do anything other than going at Strange or Juggernaut here. I'm going at Strange just because I probably should have hit that at Juggernaut. Actually, now that I think about it, that was a mistake. But let's see if, which one's her Disrupt? I always keep doing it, but so that actually is nice if it lands. It does not, but it slows him, which is nice. That does nothing, which is huge. Let's try to ability block this clown. Nice, so that's huge. Now, Strange, we'll see how this shakes out. Let's just go ahead and hit everybody there. And let's go ahead and try to get, we need to get Strange, start bleeding out. We'll see how this goes. I can't stun Juggernaut, so I'm just gonna go at Ronin, which is nice. And this is, again, clear 1 chain, offense down. I don't care about that necessarily, but I need to start getting this, whatever it's called. Kree Nobles are such a pain in the butt. All right, so now I've already got, that sucks that, this is where I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna be toast because Magneto's gonna blind everybody here. And I'm not gonna be able to do much about it. So we'll see how this shakes out, but we got the taunt there and I am basically done. Let's see, I don't think she'll probably clear anything, but yeah, I'll see how it went through. So I should have went and extended the stun on Ronin too. That's another mistake there. So now I'm stuck. I don't have any, Yo-Yo's gone. I've got blinds for at least 1 turn. We'll see how this shakes out. I'm just going through basics to get off the blinds. Everybody's dead. Okay, Scream died, instant. So I'm gonna totally back out of this, but you get the idea of what this team's like. I think that it's probably still a solid team. Could I have played that a little better? Maybe slightly. I don't know. So even though Oh Brother is a difficult node, that is the one node that I do wonder about. Is this team capable of truly, truly being a great raid team? That node is stupid. It's just stupid hard. We'll see. We'll see. I think Yo-Yo's still I mean, if I have anti-venom there, is he going to do all that much? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So let's do a quick out. So you got to see a number of raid nodes. The final fail on Oh Brother, was it user error? Could I played it better? Yeah, probably a couple things. But maybe I go at Juggernaut sooner. Stay away from Doctor Strange a bit. Once he uses his special, I've got a few turns there, so maybe I should bring everyone else down sooner, especially the Kree Noble, Ronin, Juggernaut, and then that way when Magneto drops, I've got the stun ready from Symbiote Spider-Man instantly. You know, that's the type of fine-tuning that I think you probably need there. But I think regardless, you know, talking about a 60k, 3 red star Scream. That's pretty solid. They still don't have anti-venom in there. I think these guys are going to still be towards the top echelon of raids. We'll see if they're going to take over everything with stuff like Oh Brother. That might still need a tap. So anyway, hope this helped you guys out. If you want to come discuss further, please click on the link below in the description below for the Discord link. Chat it up. We'll talk all this stuff. We're talking ISO, all these different things, different conversation. Right now, let's see how the symbiotes are. All right, so hammer down that like button, notification bell, subscription thing. I don't know. I always forget stuff. Tell your alliance mates, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandmas, grandpas. You know, all the people. So anyway, till next time, hope you have a wonderful day.